I'm alive. Okay. So, basically, I'm still going on with that same drawing for the past 2 days. I'm hoping today to finish it up because this has just been done in my free time. I think I feel like there's just a little bit of rendering I need to do, especially for the details. He's not as detailed as this other one, and I really need to make the styles kind of align better. I also feel like there's more I need to fix on the jacket. But either way, we still haven't rendered the hands yet. I think for now, I shall see what I can do about this jacket. I was working on this a bit earlier. That's why all the colors have changed, because he had like a specific color scheme I wanted. I also changed the posing with a lot of the liquefy and transform tools. I'll fix that later. I think I can go a bit more in detail with this. Let's see what we can do. Like something like that, maybe? I feel like I should add an extra color value to that. This is supposed to be like leather, so I need to make it shiny. Maybe. Kind of like that. Let me look at John's arm for inspo. At least this part here. Because we get really different shades of red and stuff with that one. So this one, it would have to be like different shades of yellow. Maybe like that. Hmm. 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 got a good couple of tones going on there. Yes, this is a different color. Try that, maybe. And then daily streamer. I don't know about daily. I feel like I might be inconsistent. It was another situation if I was like, I was playing Overwatch, and then I was like, wait, I hate this game, and then I got bored again. That happened again. You have literally streamed in a week, more in a week than I have in a year. Overwatch addiction is real. Broken heart. It is. It is. I think I'm ever so slowly overcoming it. Because it's like I'll get mad at the game and then I'll leave and I'll just draw or something. I'm glad Sneaks could be #1. Just you wait. Just you wait. A war is about to start. I can already sense it. As soon as Ingrid's back, it's gonna be over. Maybe the neck is too long or wide. Yeah. Oh, Yar, congrats on opening a com. I'm so proud of you. Thank you, thank you. I'm getting a call. Hang on. I'm so sorry. Oops, sorry. But yeah, thank you, thank you. I haven't gotten any yet, but at the very least, that's out there. It might take a while, but that's okay. Yeah, it definitely would, especially since there's not that many people that know me. The important thing is just putting out there first. Time will tell with these things. I'm worried that the jacket does not make much sense, so I'm going to outline it. That will be fine. It's mostly this side. Beep, 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 beep. Why did I make this one wider? Because the other one I made it pretty wide. That's a pen. sigh. Time to do the hands. I think I'm just gonna have them fully gloved and such. That's one finger. OMG, hand time. It's too bad the hand lord isn't here. These fingers are coming off kind of messed up. And Ingrid is missing it. It's okay. Ingrid can't judge my hands now. Because I specifically repositioned him just so I don't have to focus on that other hand. They're still coming off crusty, even with the glove. Beauty is pain. Okay. I don't know what I did there. Oh, yeah. I did this on John's layer again. That is so magical. It's fine. I'll fix it later. Even though there's less layers, I'm still in layer hell. Less layers. Yeah, look at it. It's not as bad as before. It's mostly a bunch of copies and stuff. Usually by this time I would have like 50 layers. Maybe even 70. I'm trying to like put my hands next to each other, just see how that would look. So the thumb would still be facing like to the front in our perspective. It's just a matter of making it look more like a thumb. Like maybe like that. Something like that, I think. Oops. I thought that was the last tool. Like maybe like that. I barely even moved it. Okay. Yeah, that looks relatively hand-like. Let me flip it here. Oh my god. I'm having a brain fart. Rotate flip. The arm does. I think I should liquefy it just to kind of give it a sense of depth. Right. I gotta use liquefy more. I've definitely adopted it into my drawing process, and I do not regret it. I use it lots in Procreate. Never really liked it in Clip Studio. IDKY. I don't know why, but it feels more better. It feels better in Clip Studio. Probably because it's like an actual brush. I haven't tried it on Procreate much. Still gotta move him around too. I can hear Bitchel saying Skillshit. I'm traumatized. Should probably say it here to me too. There's no one to argue with today. It's very quiet. Boop, boop, boop. I think I need to make this lower. Like so. And maybe hold this a bit higher. His head also looks pretty asymmetrical compared to the other one. Just a slight facelift. We're just doing some plastic surgery on him, don't worry. Oops. Oops. Why can't I redo it? Why is the brush so small? I need to fix up that other ear too. Because I think they're supposed to be lower, if I remember correctly. Okay. I don't know why it gave me that gray color. Maybe this arm here does need to be longer. Does it? Or... Quite the interesting dilemma. Maybe kind of raise him up a bit. View, flip horizontal. Maybe if I can like clench this hand here into a fist. Just to kind of give it the impression of like he's putting some weight into that one. No, not the not this. Or maybe that. Let's see. Like it would kind of have that going on. I'll need to go back to an old layer to surgically replace that. Okay. Let's grab the old Sean. Control C. And Control V. Hello? Oh. How'd I reselect it? Okay. Control C and Control V. Oh, whoops. Control T now. And then, like nothing ever happened. Oops. Hmm. Maybe I can have him like holding a rifle or something. Chill rifle pose. Aura off the charts. Yeah, maybe I could do that. Because he's supposed to be the chilled one compared to John. Let me grab a reference from over here. Oops. I think the usual in-service rifles in 2022 was like the M16 or something. Let me Google it really quick. In 2022, the U.S. Army announced major rifle changes, selecting 6-Ors XM5, replacing the M4 N4A1, and the XM250 automatic rifle, replacing the M249 SAW. Those combat roles, both firing a new 6.8mm round. I only need stuff from 2022. That one's 2025. Sigh, so much researching going into this. Because I was originally just going to withdraw the Assault Carbine from Fallout New Vegas. But now I'm like, I want to make it look more accurate to the time. My research gun. It just gun. And I'm like, I don't even know if I could show it in the live stream either, because YouTube will probably be like, what the heck, dude? I'm noticing there's like a lot of desert camo kind of stuff going on. So I guess it would kind of fit. Oh yeah, YouTube be sensitive about the most random things. They do. Like whenever they censored the pride flag whenever Ingrid posted it. Don't draw an abstract PNR. You'll literally go to jail. Like that. These are new for 2022, but it doesn't say if they're in service. The M4. That's it. You're done, buddy. Listen. Actually, don't listen. I probably really am done. Okay, the M4 carbine, officially a carbine, caliber 5.56 millimeter M4 is an assault rifle developed in the United States during the 1980s. It is a shortened version of the M16A2 assault rifle. The M4 is extensively used by the military, which decided to largely replace the M16 rifle in the U.S. Army starting 2010 and U.S. Marine Corps 2016. Combat units as the primary infantry weapon and service rifle, the M4 has been adopted by over 60 countries worldwide and has been described as one of the defining firearms of the 21st century. Oh, and it's still in service. And it's been in service since like 1982. No, 1994. Me when I spread misinformation online. So yeah, my suspicions were right. I should have just drawn the assault carbine from Fallout New Vegas. Okay, this is a new layer. Time to shape block. So the stock would kind of be resting right here, since that's where he's resting his arm. It's not going to be perfect. Like so. I think I also had a 3D model of this same exact rifle, but if I'm remembering right, the proportions were not, well, it was like wide, and I don't know why. We have the receiver thingy right here. I think that's what it's called. I'm just basing what I know from Fallout 4. That would be the receiver. Then we have that for this thing. It's not that long. Maybe here. And the barrel's really long. Almost kind of cone-shaped, but not really. Maybe a little bit less of that. And then... Oh, you're pretty good with the pew-pew guns. Thanks. That's because I used to draw a ton of Halo fan art when I was in elementary school. I can't draw that. I actually used to be a really huge gun nerd in elementary school. But now I am out of the loop. The barrel's like really long, actually. Jen here early. Forgelis! Hello, Forgelis. We're drawing a gun. Hiya. And then the scope, I think he would have. I think they would force him to use a scope. I don't think he would really care much for scopes, but oh well. Actually, in the original writing, Sean didn't really care much about guns. I can never draw those. They're kind of detailed. They are, but they're gonna show up a lot. I already know it. They're gonna show up a lot in the comic, and I have to force myself to draw them. I can never draw, period. Me neither. How do you draw? Girl. Okay, so I think the basic shape blocking is done. I feel like that's pretty up to scale. I mean, yeah, now looking at it, it looks pretty... It seems pretty up to scale. I think if anything, I just need to make it a bit taller. Oops. Wrong window. Edit. Transform. Actually, no. Let me press OK here. Oops. Hi, Marion and crew. Transform. Free transform. Something like that. Oops. Okay. Doesn't have to be perfect, because it's just a shape blocked version. Yeah, I couldn't agree on how to pose this dude, so now I'm like, okay, you're holding a rifle now. What kind of character is he? They're both soldiers, Sean and John, but it's just like John, I guess, would kind of be like the bad cop, and then Sean would be the good cop in any scenario with them. Is he round or square? Personality wise, this one's round, this one's square, almost triangular. He's basically a tsundere. Let me pull up that original picture. There it is. Okay. Then the rifle here looks like it's sort of this saturated dark blue. Like something around that. Oops. Not meant to do that. Yeah, something like that. I don't know why I didn't just go in with this color in the first place. Then we need to fix this trigger here. Our round character is soft, bubblish, easygoing, lax in pose, and carefree. Like, yes, he would be the round one. This one here. That's why he's smiling and such. A round character with a weapon too tightly. Yeah, he's kind of like holding it in one hand. He's not too professional with it, but he is still a soldier character. I still need to texture those holsters. Just chilling with the boys. So this part here is pretty defined square. And then there's like this shoulder pad here on the rifle. The rest of it's about the same color here on the butt. There's another lighter value here. I'll have to go over that with a different color. Yeah, the main reason why he's a soldier is just because, like, before the events of the story, he was kind of like this high school dropout fella. And he's like, it's kind of like a bunch of stuff in his life eventually made him get into the army and stuff. And eventually in this situation in the apocalypse, street smart. Yes. He's definitely more of a street smart kind of character, whereas John, his opposition here, is like a by the books kind of person. They're both very capable of surviving. And they were teammates. Yes, they are. I mean, not before the events of the story, but Blushing. I wish they were like that with each other, but they're not. There were definitely parts of the story where it did feel like it, though. Golden Retriever and Black Cat type. Yeah, that's actually what I was going for. He's more of like the Golden Retriever. And then he's like... Yeah. Hi, Cataman. Sorry, I'm busy, but happy comms launch day. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Ingrid. That's so kind. I'm very grateful that you're able to make it here. I'm so happy. Whoa. Did not have to do all that. Leave me alone. Okay, bye. Farewell, Ingrid. Good luck with the rest of your day. Okay. There's like this kind of flap that goes here. So I'm thinking I might go value higher. Okay. And there's like this circular bit here on the scope. And this part is a bit like indented. So I'll put that there. These kinds of guns actually used to be my favorite ones to draw. Like something about the shape, it scratched my brain right. If I had to pick favorite gun, it would be shotgun. Shotguns are pretty cool. I will say there's not that many characters that do use shotguns that I know of. In terms of how they look. I like the way that they act. Like a bunch of pellets and it's like spray and pray. Great home defense. In terms of how they look, I think I like the way Snubnose revolvers look. Like basic self-defense kind of pistols. They're like the really short revolvers. They have a little tiny barrel. I just think they look cool. Beep, beep, beep. Oh, so it goes like this. And this piece, I guess, can just get cut off here. This, I want to make it dark again. And it has like these little things here. And the top of the gun here is pretty much the same way. Where it has these little ridges to put attachments, I think. And then the front sight. It's supposed to kind of be like this. Yeah. Now, despite coming from a place where it's relatively easy to obtain and practice with such, I've never really studied them. Guns? I've never actually used any in person. I've only ever used like BB guns and stuff. And I still have like the airsoft pistol and airsoft rifle my parents gave me when I was in elementary school. And then right here is where pretty much have like these little holes. This bit here has some missing pieces in favor of this shade here. And there's also like this little bump here. Most I've ever done is play with paintballs, and they low-key hurt at point blank. As I've heard, I've never done any paintball stuff, but I always hear that they hurt a lot. We're getting somewhere. There's like a little piece right here. I'm actually not too sure what it's for. I think it's to close the little latch right here. You know what? This piece is supposed to be kind of up a bit higher. Like so. And that part is sunk in a bit. There's these really bright dots in here. I think I need to make the scope shorter. This piece here kind of is not supposed to be there. And this part protrudes a bit. Bing. And there's supposed to be like a select fire button here too. I'm not going to go too into detail with the text. I'll just imply that there's text there. Kind of have the question of the century. Shoot. Get it. Get it. Are you a trains, cars, planes, or ships type of person? Hum. I've actually never gotten into like automobile stuff. They all scare me. Yeah, I'm deathly afraid of cars. Like it's really bad. I guess I would kind of be leaning more towards boats. Oh yeah, I have really bad nightmares about driving. Like I always dream like my brakes don't work and I'm driving and like they keep going and going and then I crash and I just wake up right as I crash. It is terrifying. Oh, me too. But I would say I'm more ship leaning. I used to really also like submarines because I had a huge shark phase as a kid. Had 3 games about faulty brakes. Told my dad, and we found out there was a problem. Oh. No, yeah, my family knows I'm afraid of driving. Last time they had me drop off my car so that way my mom could use it, and I dropped it off and I was like shaking whenever I was handing her my keys. Okay, I think we're somewhat ready to start rendering it. Should I run into any more details, I'll add them in the rendering phase, but them's the gun. I think I'll do a bit of tonal correction on this too, like a gradient map or something. Oh, but the hand's in there. Right? Yep. I'll go back to the original layer and I'll fix it. Oh, that's whenever I did surgery on his pants. 2, 3, 4. This would be number 4. Edit, tonal correction, and gradient map. Oh, the screen's on my top monitor here. I'll keep that one in mind. Or maybe he would have like a desert camo one. I actually don't know. Now stick to regular. Let me look at these pictures again. And a lot of the older pictures are using like a standard kind of color. Whereas a lot of the newer ones, they use like a camo variant. But given how under pressure the government is in this story, I would say he would probably just have some regular schmegler one. So stick with that. Oh dear. I have no clue what happened there. Let's go a bit more blue. Then add into colors. Something like that. I'm gonna go eat my food. All right, Rose. Enjoy your meal. Bye, Canavan. Bye, Fajanis. Bye, Rose. Running away, Rosing League. Guess it would be darker here. Actually, this piece is meant to be pretty thick. Edit, transform, and free transform. I'll have it like that. It's gonna get kind of pixely, but I'll fix it. I thought that was the lasso fill tool. Okay. It's like this thing going on here. This part here would be pretty dark, and so would this. Actually, all of this would be. Maybe like use a pen here. Something like that. This would be doing the same thing. Almost. Lasso. It's my favorite tool. It used to be the pen, but now I think my favorite tool is the lasso. I just feel like I have more control with it. kind of has a Lessa pen and I have the Pixel pen. I was wondering how you get your drawings like that, because I don't know. I don't know. I've always been looking for a brush like that, just that way I can make like little shit posts and stuff. Because I think the drawings they make are really cute. I have it set to 1 pixel. Um, would you have to like set the canvas really small too? Nah. I'll try it out in my free time. Maybe I'll draw Marion again with the pixely brush. Because the only way I can make my stuff pixelated is by changing the actual image resolution. I make a medium-sized drawing and scale it up a bit to fit the canvas size. Um, I think there should be some toes there. I like it because I don't have to worry about the pen pressure or fade. That's always on the top of my mind whenever I draw. Because I push down on my pencil like really hard. Like it broke one of my cheap one of my cheap Apple Pencil nibs broke because I was pushing so hard on the pencil. I actually like this color more. I think we're getting somewhere. It looks pretty gun-shaped, I think. Do you ever use pen stabilizers? I actually don't know. I think this one has a stabilizer on. I wonder if there's a way to check. Subtool settings. No, that's for the whole tool. I mean, I think by default Clip Studio has the stabilizers on. On my iPad, I have them turned off, but I'm thinking about turning them back on. Nah, I better lasso tool this. Oops. This piece I need to move lower. Well, at least I kind of know how to draw a gun. His positioning still looks a little bit off whenever I completely change the way he stands. Oops, wrong layer. I don't know if I should have done that. But I do need to make it look more straight. Move it further in. Looks a bit inconsistent, so I'm gonna have to go through and fix this here. I think for the gun, I'll also add a little bit of a gradient map. Edit tone correction. Oh wait, did I copy it? I don't think I did. Let's do that in case. And I want to kind of give it just a slight sort of yellowish tint to sort of match up with his drip. We can turn it. Oh, oops. I was clicking on my OBS. Maybe 30% opacity. And I use a soft eraser just to clean off a bit of that here to make it look darker. I think I have to make this arm just a bit wider. Oops, wrong layer. So yeah, part of the camo plan to touch the gun layer. Oh no, it's a separate layer. It was from earlier when I was kind of messing with it. Because I did end up changing the pose, so I used a bit of my epic Photoshop skills to fix it here. That's how it was originally posed. And I spent a couple of hours kind of changing it up because I really did not feel like drawing the other hand. You should do the ultimate trick. Hands behind the back. I mean, that's kind of a little bit what I did there. I still need to fix this. I think I'm gonna have to grab that here. Oh my god. What the heck? Okay. Let's turn off all these layers, first of all. Control C. Control V. And then Control T. Oh. Oops. Gotta put it up there. And then I can Control T. I have to warp it a bit. Oops. Good enough. If you don't pay close attention to it, it looks just right. I don't know what it is about Sean, but he's taking me the longest to do out of all the character designs. Or at least out of all the full render designs. And I still need to really fix up this part here, just to make it more consistent with the other arm. I think I'm gonna have to do that right now, actually, before I forget about it again. I guess it's kind of meant to be at an angle. Oops. I'll have to merge those. Oops. Okay, let's start this arm from scratch, actually. Stick arm. Just trust the process. I might actually have to make it longer. You could always delete the whole arm. Well, I also do want to... I actually don't know. Maybe. But I feel like it's fixable, you know? Oops. Let's see. I'll reach the hand. Yeah, maybe I should do that really quick to give myself an actual sort of thing here. Because right here is like the torso and everything. He has a really long body. And then we have the joint there. So I guess it would still kind of be out a bit. And this is supposed to be like leaning more in and a bit longer, I think. Yeah, I think I'll go ahead and trim this down. Oops. Go ahead and trim that down. There's gonna be clothing folds and stuff to cover up soon. But I do need to make this longer. Like right here. We're kind of getting somewhere, I think, hopefully. Just gotta add in our folds and such. Excuse me, I burped. Just magma. Let me see if I can dive draw here. Dude, heck yeah, I could like throw you in the corner. We'll add a live Fragilis cam. You know what? Maybe I can actually do like a little. Hang on. I wonder. Let's open up Discord. I'll have to make like an actual little graphic for it. But maybe I should do like a live Fragilis cam. We're watching. Oh my gosh. Ahoy. I don't know if my brush is showing up. And I was just messing with this the other stream. Life for Jealous Cam. Yeah, what the heck? Okay. Bro, where is the eraser? It's this one with E. You just gotta press E. My brush is working. It's very bright. It's gonna devolve into into a magma stream again. I wonder if they have like a proper pen tool. Guess all we really have is just ink. What you doodling, schmadoodling? I'm drawing the new Jesper. The arm's really thick. Oh, what the heck? Ignore the anatomy. I don't have my 3D models. Brush milestone. Let me pull up the new Jesper. Squumply little thing. Oh. Okay. I need to draw a long Jesper. Where's my Miku plush to use as a reference? She's very pill shaped, so I'm going to make Jesper as pill shaped as this. Then this is a Jesper household. Gonna return to work. Listen, I got distracted. Let me finish this Jesper on a chair. can make this bigger. I've never seen them in that pose. But then I'll have a little Marion just planking on the floor. Actually, let me put it onto the portion here. Oh, I forgot. I don't have as many control C's. Okay, let me figure out how to do a live for Jealous Cam on OBS. So I would need source. Browser, maybe? Then right, is it working? It's working. We have a live for Jealous Cam. Oh, that is awesome. I'll go ahead and put you on the other screen. Yeah, I'll have to make like a little overlay in my free time. But for now, back to work. Let's look here. And then Maybe I should have just started off with the darker tone here. I'm like looking back and forth between life for Jealous Kim and my work. I think I can finally see the light at the end of the tunnel here. I just need to make the legs a little bit thinner, I think. And then I still have to render the holsters. Oops. 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 So I got this. I have no clue what's going on there. I think I can make the Life for Jealous cam a bit bigger. Right there. Lock it. Just stretch my arms. I need to get earbuds soon. The way my headphones are resting on my ears, they're like pushing my piercings into my head. And I'm like, yay, that's awesome. Okay, my ears have been rested a bit. I'm off. All right, potato chip. Stardew Valley time. Yeah, I may be heading off in a bit too. I hear Fallout 3 calling my name already. Again, for the millionth time, for my quintillionth playthrough. Bye bye. Bye, Progelis. Enjoy your Stardew Valley. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking this is it for today. That's Sean so far. Let me control S this. I'm hoping tomorrow for sure I'll finish him. I said that yesterday, but I think now I mean it. Because we are getting close. We are getting close. Thank you to whoever stuck around. I have my commissions open. If anyone's interested in those, they're on my website. I'm handling them through Ko-fi. And yeah, Chippy! Bye!